magic happen as we jump
Poppy,
straight into
Yunara, Azir, Orianna Rice needs to be thought about, Wukong needs to be thought about, Nico needs to be thought about. Something will be open. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Wukong, okay, so as sorry, Orianna Rice open for mid, and I would say Nico is something we think about. Rice ban, so easy Orianna ban, easy Orianna ban. Has to be Orianna ban here. And then we first pick. Has to be Orianna ban here. Has to be, has to be. If they don't ban Orianna here, they're trolling. It has to be Orianna ban here. And then I actually have no idea what you first pick. It could be Nico, could be a jungler.
See, a lot of teams are willing to
Not sure.
give it over.
Has to be Orianna ban.
Like
Has to be. So what do we actually first pick here? What is the priority now? Is it Vi? Ambessa. Wow. I mean, Poppy is banned for it, so it's not bad.
Surprise for Zeus.
I think Renekton here is good. Renekton for sure. Can also take that on 3 if you have 2 other priority picks, but I'm not sure if we do. So I'm kind of feeling Renekton here. I don't think Naafiri is good here. Should be Renekton here. And maybe... What about Renekton and like... Naafiri blind?
But no, with no Orianna, I think that's the surprising part, right? It's usually used as a bold delivery service, and for a jungler...
Should be Renekton, no? Should be Renekton here. I think for Peanut, it's Nocturne time, by the way. It's Nocturne time. Nocturne 2-3 here goes hard. It's good matchup into Naafiri.
Our Pantheon are still up and available as well.
Yorick. Renekton is way better, no? Counters Ambessa, doesn't it? Renekton? Why not Renekton here? Isn't that just a counter straight up to Ambessa? Renekton? And Naafiri blind opens for Nocturne here. I think it's just Nocturne right now. Nocturne and mid or Nocturne and AD carry? Vi into Naafiri? You counterpick yourself, by the way. There's no way this is correct. Nocturne, Nocturne, Nocturne. Countering yourself here. Wow, really? Should be Kai'Sa here. Yeah, I think Kai'Sa not bad here.
Ruthless yet effective dive composition. Find a target, lock him down, assassinate him.
I like Kai'Sa most.
What are they going to look to give Viper, or are they going to get the Zeka pick here?
I like Kai'Sa most.
We saw a quick hopper, but now it's locked into the Aurora, so a lot of space saving.
I think Talia here, EC3, no?
Let's just say that.
EC3 pick, Talia.
Thanks to Peanut. Seems like a good 1-2-3.
Going into Aurora.
Problem is, what do you know?
One of the better mids. Should be Talia here. Last pick support.
Can be pretty good. Victor is relatively safe. Talia's also fine.
Should be Talia here.
Kind of depends on what you're feeling. And it looks like that the Talia is once again going to come through. Very safe, standard.
I think because it's Eastern teams we're watching, Caitlyn needs to be thought about. I think Syra Khan good for both teams, so that needs to be thought about, and Kai'Sa needs to be thought about. I would say Bard also pretty important to think about, and Nico is still open. Those are like the big ones, I would say. Syra Khan needs to be thought about first, I think. That's like the biggest one. And Kai'Sa, of course, for AD carry.
I think PSG should ban Kai'Sa.
Okay.
I don't think that they want Kai'Sa.
No, okay.
I think that they don't want HLE to have it.
Kai'Sa ban?
So got that out of the way.
Yeah, that one is gone. Now, if HLE want to pinch the bot lane pool, they could.
I would ban Saya here. Right now, I would ban Saya here or Rakan if I was HLE. Maybe Saya ban, best. What do we do about the Caitlyn though? There's Caitlyn Bard, Caitlyn Nico open. And for Eastern teams, that's a big one so far. I'm not sure how good it is to leave Caitlyn Nico open, for example, for PSG and Viper and Delight play that 4-5. Alistar ban, wow. Really? What about Syra Khan? What about Bard? What about Nico? What about Caitlyn?
Words were earlier on that Dracos bagged him out for something cinematic, I don't know. Okay. Talked about movies or something.
I don't really understand the Alistar ban myself.
Alistar is going to be the ban on the side of HLE, so we talked about engage options. And HLE are trying to limit those options to the side of PSG.
Leona ban? I don't understand. I don't understand. This doesn't make sense, this one.
Or do they not care about the Xayah?
They can always last pick Brom, no? Why would you ban Leona?
But right now I'm thinking
are you looking for something on 4? Are you looking for Nico on 4? Is that it? But then you can just play Karma then. I don't really understand it. Don't really understand it.
Maybe support counter pick with the
I mean, Syra Khan is the go-to for sure, and they are open, both of them. I think it's Saya here on 4. I think it's Saya on 4 here. But actually, you could get Caitlyn. So maybe take the Caitlyn? Yeah.
I really thought that Zaya was going to be the direct.
That's hard to play in the Vi, Aurora, and Ambessa dive.
Play the range
also fine.
Top of the snap engage.
And a dive that HLE have makes it easy to lock down a champion like
This is why the Leona ban doesn't make sense to me, because let's say you lock Caitlyn and they lock Leona, you just go Brom. Chilling. Right? The Leona ban doesn't make sense.
Memories and leagues. There's Caitlyn. Caitlyn for Betty. That's locked in. So support counter pick.
What do we play here? I like Jhin. I like Jhin. Jhin, Ashe, Varus I like the most. Jhin, Ashe, Varus, and Bard, I think. It's Bard, Jhin. I think Bard, Jhin. Bard, Jhin, Bard, Jhin.
I mean, maybe against
Bard, Jhin, and play against Karma, I think. That's the way. Bard, Jhin. It's the way.
It's alright.
Ezreal, I don't like. I don't like.
It's last game of the day.
I don't like it.
Still a good bit of lag of Jet.
Jhin better. Jhin better. Jhin Bard, Jhin Bard.
Okay,
Viper, I kind of...
Ezreal Bard.
Yesterday, I'm just kind of like, just give him anything.
Should be Bard here.
He's fine. He's alright.
Just give him whatever he wants. If he says he wants a chance...
And play against Karma, I guess. Bard and play against Karma, I think.
Now, do you go for something ranged like Karma so that you
No,
can
it should be Bard
the
here.
2v2?
You can also go the Rakan, but that lane is really hard to play. I guess the Bard lane is hard to play as well, though. But I think Bard is higher value.
Yeah, Bard is also fine.
I feel like the Ezreal being Jhin would be way better for the game, by the way. Way better for the game if this was a Jhin instead of a Ezreal. This should be Karma on 5. Should be Karma.
Maneuvers were tricky as Karma gets locked in for the Caitlyn lane. So for Betty and Woody,
I have to run ads, I think. I have to run ads, yeah. So non-subs, see you in a bit. Subs, stay tuned for the game to start.
Anyway, they have an AD jungler. So my biggest question to you is, can PSG get this ball rolling through Betty and Woody and give themselves their first win?
Well, the thing is, I think PSG's quite happy with how their lanes played out. Like, Yorick should have an advantage against the Ambessa. Talia should be able to get push against
I feel like Renekton would be more useful than Yorick. I think Naafiri blind a little bit weird,
just a very effective pushing lane.
but he self-counterpicked with Vi anyway.
Yeah, sure, in the mid-game, he has
I would prefer Jhin over Ezreal. I think everything else was pretty much according to plan.
His E, his tunnels, they don't do anything.
He gets to go somewhere.
It's a completely useless ability when it comes to laning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
So,
but he does have a cup of tea. He gets to put on the ground.
That's true, he does.
He does have sustain.
But my point is that it's just really hard early on to guarantee that pressure. So I like that PSG have pressure in all of their lanes. But in just terms of the comp, I feel like that when I look at HLE's comp, it really, everything does what you want it to do.
Yep.
You know, like you find a target, you burst the target, you still have sustained DPS because Ezreal with a lot of range has so much poke available to him, and also Ambessa with her extended skirmishing, and once that cooldown gate gets passed...
So many HLE fans, wow.
Backline threat and access,
I guess they have many big players, many big famous players
I do like
in
HLE's comp overall, but PSG, I like the way that they have approached the early laning phase. The question is, though, will we see a swippy swap?
Sweepy swap? I don't think so. No one can allow. No one can swap here. No one. Neither top laner can lane bot is what I wanted to say. It is not possible to swap here. Neither top laner can lane bot. Like Yorick cannot lane Ezreal Bard, and Ambessa cannot lane Caitlyn Karma. So it just has to be a straight up 2v2 bot. There is no option other than this. No option other than this. They have to lane bot.
That's what we
and
always
I do wish that we could be shown some mercy, but it's not about EU right now.
It's not. It's definitely about the LCP, which I think is a region, even though PSG took the loss yesterday, has been ultimately a real fun time so far at Worlds.
Absolutely.
CFO have started it. I mean, Team Secret Wales as well.
I'm trying to remember, did they lost their matchup today, right?
Yes, they did to KT. KT's 2-0. Like,
that's
what a world.
True.
What a world.
Oh my goodness.
I did say at the start of the day it'd be such a KT thing to do to lose to Team Secret Wales.
It was sketchy for a while.
It was.
That game. That early game is still something that KT, I mean, they even said it in the interview afterwards, something that they're going to need to work on. But
yeah.
Wolf start is interesting.
Something Hummer Life have to work on too. I mean, the early game.
Wolf Grom Blue?
Came off the back of Delight.
Isn't it better to do Blue Grom Wolf?
You remember that mid gank, Fetty, that Cassiopeia.
Or is he trying to respawn his Wolf as soon as possible? Because the Grom spawn at the same time, so it's just about the Wolf spawn, I guess.
Because I was rewatching the VODs of Dracos next to me.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like making these faces, and he turns to me and he goes, wait, are you going through the motions of thinking that Delight is both the best and worst support in the game? And I was like, yes, that's exactly what I'm going through, because some of his engages that game were crazy.
They were really good, yeah.
So good. And then at the same time, he hex flashed over a wall alone, died. He saved the Casio in mid lane.
Which gave 2 kills to AL early.
Yeah, so it was definitely a series of emotions watching Delight yesterday.
A quick maneuver, by the way. Karsa has just slipped through the vision of mid lane to look for this invade, I believe. Peanut going to see him now. Draws Raptors into this brush and disengages. Peanut does not want to tussle here versus Nefiri. And as Karsa starts this off, this is a nice timing invade, and nothing can really be done from mid.
And we highlighted how the fact that PSG have 3 pushing lanes gives you a big advantage in the early game, and Karsa is utilizing that. Knowing that he has push, he has the support of his team, he should be able to win out on the 1v1 fight against Peanut. But Peanut leveraging the Fog of War, here we go.
And now with Delight coming in as well, this is good defense. Unfortunately, Karsa was on a word. Cosmic Binding avoided here as Karsa brings out more dogs. The Smite still no, it's over to Peanut. A Vault Breaker to get out, disengage, and get his own jungle camps back.
All right, well, Peanut not going to lose too much off the back of that. He will drop a camp, but it's not the end of the world. Karsa now going to grab this bot. Scuttle Crab and needs to move back through his bot side jungle. So while Peanut may be a little bit behind in XP, he's not going to suffer too much. Meanwhile, the rest of the lanes, you can see Maple building up a bit of an edge. Aja coming out on top in the 1 versus 1.
Every time I watch top lane, I feel like I have so little knowledge about matchups. Like, I actually have no idea if this is a counter pick for Yorick or if it's troll pick. Who's winning early, who's winning mid game, who's winning late game. I actually have no idea. Top lane is probably the role I understand the least, I would say. In terms of matchups, that is. Not necessarily how you should play, but more so like who is winning the trades or supposed to win the trades.
Where the minion wave is, Aja gets
I don't really know top lane matchups that well.
Aja also low on mana, but look at where the wave is. 1 extra minion.
I think it's just champions I've never played. Like, I've never touched Yorick, you know. I don't know. I've never played Ambessa, I've never played Yorick. I have no idea.
Stop the back.
Steal away coming through from Peanut. Yeah, I mean, so this is the downside of Karsa contesting that red buff. He spent a lot of time on the bot side of the map. Peanut knew that he still had to clear
get Baus on call. Does Baus know though? Yorick? Does Baus play Yorick? He doesn't play Yorick now.
To respect it, allowing for Zeus to get an easy
I guess he plays against Yorick at the very least.
Aja's going to be forced to stick around. Zeus can get a nice back, and the top Croaks were stolen. So ultimately, a nice position for HLE to be in, even if it doesn't amount in anything too significant for Peanut or Zeus.
It does mean that Peanut, though, will be here in time for his respawns with double longsword and a bit of excess damage. Maybe to try and catch back up.
Not hitting tower at all bot lane.
In the meantime,
I kind of expected them to have more tower damage bots.
There are pings going down, maybe
barely touched the tower.
Enhance the bottom lane, but Peanut on his Raptors. The respawn's going to be too late from Karsa. He's obviously coming to invade and go round 2, but Peanut, hang on, yeah, okay, he gets it at 20 HP. That's enough. Vault Breaker with a level advantage. Karsa goes invulnerable, gets the dogs out. Flash from Delight. An ambitious man.
With an ambitious plan.
Yeah, I think. Well, we go for a lane swap, Betty.
Does look like it. Ooh, cancel on the base there from Zeus, thinking that Aja would overstep. Oh, that's going to be a Q interrupt from Viper, isn't it? Yep. Ooh. Maybe not. Oh, he's TPing back to top lane. Okay.
In the trap, no? Insta trap? Oh, I missed the trap. Wow.
Oh, okay. I really thought that trap was going to connect. All right.
Imagine that trap hit, how chunked he would get.
Get him out.
Well, might not need it. He just hounds.
Imagine how chunked he would have gotten if that trap actually hit.
Some good poke damage at the very least.
Skip, step, jump.
Yeah,
and he's out to safety.
So sad to miss that trap.
Nice.
He must have misplaced it by quite a lot, no?
Scuttle Crab. Dragon going to be started by PSG. Karsa falling behind a little bit in terms of XP. But this should be an easy objective secure. With the
that would have been huge for the game, by the way, because he just TP'd back, so if he dies there or gets really chunked, he can't play the game.
Wait a minute.
enough mana for
Steal?
it as well. 1100. Peanut looking for the steal. Walks in,
Naafiri got
doesn't
it.
take it. It's Karsa
Playable?
who gets it in the end, and Hum will like to
Ambessa's ult. Ambessa's ult.
flashes away, but how far?
Nice play by Betty.
Tries to save the day, but it's already
PSG winning this, no?
over to PSG. Maple seismic shove is flushed away from by Zayas, but now he's alone
Wow.
looking for Maple. Who
And they got the Drake. And they got the Drake.
PSG
And the Ezreal moved as well. Ezreal also moved. How is bot wave? We need to see bot wave.
I'm so surprised HLE tried to contest this. Your AD carry is top lane. But they're thinking, hey, you know what? Maple's going back to mid, so we have the numbers to try and contest this. They don't get the smite down. Zeka flashes.
Look at Betty.
Betty flashes over, and then the ulti
Damn.
actually connects onto Woody in the back line. Zeus is then super deep
Clean
after
by
losing their
Betty.
mid laner. Peanut is forced
Also
down the
nice
point.
W by
Light offers
Karsa. He
nothing.
dodged all of the Aurora ult damage. Everything.
Only level 4, so he really can't contribute much.
Now Aurora is
So
laning top and
PSG
Ezreal
start
is
the
laning
game
mid.
off
What?
with 2 kills.
It's quite early to
First
put AD carry
dragon.
mid. But I guess both teams did
And
it, so
an
it's
early
fine.
goal lead.
You also look at their
Because if
champions
Caitlyn was
and
side
the
here,
support
I'm not sure if
that they
Ambessa can
skirmish,
hold,
they're
you know?
obviously gonna be stronger.
Like, let's say Ezreal was laning Talia mid. It's not like Ezreal's gonna pressure Talia much, but Caitlyn and Karma will absolutely destroy the Ambessa bot. Seems like they're playing for grubs, though. That's why they're there, I guess. 4v4 topside for grubs with AD carries mid. Karsa got at least one here.
But that's one at the very least.
And he can just leave now. It's completely fine to drop the other two.
Okay, stops it there.
No flash Ambessa, by the way. No flash Ambessa.
Shove misses.
She can go out.
Zayas on the runaway, threaded volley. Maple's got
She
enough
can go
mana,
out.
but Zayas is going to pop the pot and just walk it back.
Worried about how much time left Zeus has until his ultimate.
If HLE lose this, there's 0-2, by the way. This is a 0-1 game.
So he's got to kind of
This is a 0-1 game. Keep in mind.
This matchup quickly though. They need to send Archer back to bot lane.
If HLE lose this, that means we might have HLE versus Fnatic tomorrow.
Meanwhile, the shadowing coming through from Karsa to offer that assistance to Archer. As the AD carries find themselves in the mid lane.
For elimination
It's
series.
important to remember that for
If HLE lose this, it could be
Summer
HLE
Split wasn't an easy
Fnatic for
they were
elimination.
actually struggling. It was for pretty much the majority of the regular season. T1 and Gen G were sitting at the top of the
That'd be
table.
something.
It wasn't until playoffs that we really saw kind of the revitalization.
Who did
of
Fnatic start the
HLE.
tournament against?
But I will
Fnatic
say
started
for
against...
Software Awards, I think we've been seeing some of the slip-ups that we did see from HLE.
Yeah.
During
Today
the
they played
regular
BLG,
season.
yesterday they played...
But you can't afford to underestimate them come the mid-game. So while they are a little bit behind for now, definitely not
CFO,
gonna count
right,
them out
right.
just yet. A good start
CFO,
to this game from PSG.
BLG, HLE would
See
be a
if they
pretty
can
rough
continue
schedule, to
build
be
upon
fair.
this lead that they have accrued. Zeka and Maple both find themselves now appropriately.
But you see what I mean? It's hard to make it out, no? It's hard to make it out. You need 3 wins, and it feels like LCK, LPL, and LCP are all better than Western teams so far. So we either beat each other, or we get eliminated. Unless we sneak wins against the big boys.
Snowballing exactly what you want, especially with the Talia. So
Or at least beat the teams around us, right?
start playing around some of these fights like he's already done before, but
But that would be a pretty rough schedule if Fnatic draw HLE after this, or PSG even. We'll see, we'll see. Draw is after this game, keep in mind, if you want to stay tuned, the draw is after this game.
burst between the two, but the bigger question is, will they have enough damage without Zeka really having any items in the inventory? He's got nothing right now. And fair,
He's got boots.
I feel like this item is really OP.
Boots are made for walking.
Profane Hydra.
That's just what they'll
This
do.
item's so OP. When I see Kiana with this, Naafiri with this, Rengar, this item's so OP, I think.
Sorry. Singer's like downplaying it, isn't
And
it?
cheap, right? Very cheap
Are a
item.
nice guy as well, so is Peanut. I asked, is
Bye
there
bye.
enough damage? Hell yeah,
Nice,
there is.
nice lane gank.
Zeka with the kill.
Nice lane gank.
Peanut's patience pays off.
It certainly does. Very cleanly
Lane ganks are
executed
so OP, I
by
think,
the
in
duo.
mid-game.
Maybe another
I mean, it's a very early mid-game, this game, with 80 carries laning mid.
Arja feeling very
Both of the solo laners on side.
Whatever matchup that is.
It's a very early mid-game, this game. Plates haven't even fell yet. Plates are still on the towers, and we're laning side with mid laners.
Going down bot opens up bot turret, and that's double
It's basically a
plates
mid-game
here
at 10
with Zeka
minutes.
contributing. Zay's about to get dove.
And remember what I said yesterday, in mid-game, it's really OP to lane gank. This Vi gank bot is so OP. It's really nice.
Sets up with the tempered fate to like bought some time. The turret is now
tower's
vulnerable.
gone.
That's his own tower, though.
Okay, well, he needs a bit
Why
more
did he
help
ult the
than that
tower?
cosmic binding. Karsa then brings in the call, and Karsa
Why did we ult the
flushes
tower?
in.
That's our
The
own
knives
tower, no?
out again, and Delight takes
Hello?
a magical journey. I don't think that tempered fate was very
That's
good as he
our
flushes
own
away.
tower, no?
Archer doing the same up in
That's
top as
our
well.
tower dealing
Come
damage to
and a
enemy.
final blow. Archer gets away with it.
Why did we ult our
PSG's
tower?
dive was a success. question mark.
That Tempered Fate was
What?
not helpful. It was the opposite of helpful.
That's
like,
as if enemy had a bard.
I thought what they were going to do was throw it onto Zeus, but it came down as Zeus is ulting.
I was a bit confused.
I think the idea is good, but the coordination isn't there. So again, watch Zeus. He ulties as the Tempered Fate comes in, so he goes out of it. And now the tower that's supposed to help him is not helping at all. So there's no additional tower shots threatening anyone. Aja then holds the tower aggro for a short period of time. He then disengages. Nice little play from Delight, though, baiting them all through the portal and then flashing over the wall. Aja able to flash away to safety. Viper even committed his flash as well. And I have to ask the question, what is going on with HLE right now? Because this early game is kind of all over the place.
That's just the hum of life right now. Delight's looking for another angle. Tempered Fate almost up and available to pull another one out.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to hit the tower no matter what. No matter what, you don't want to hit the tower. The tower is your friend. And you disable it, and you also reset the stacking thing, you know. The longer the tower attacks, the more damage it deals. I'm pretty sure if you bard ult it, it resets to 0, so it starts from 0 again. I think no matter what, it's troll to ult the tower. It cannot be correct. I think you reset the tower.
Positioning so much better for PSG.
5v5, stolen. Peanut walks in, ready to walk out. He flushes out. What a steal.
Nice steal.
Now on the board and the objective, and that's one way to get back into the game.
We saw Peanut steal so many objectives throughout the playoffs, and he continues to replicate that performance here at Worlds, alleviating some of the pressure that PSG is putting down as they secure their first Dragon of the game.
If I have any YouTube frogs hearing this, for the YouTube frogs out there, I would love to understand how that mechanic works, if anyone knows. Or even in Twitch chat, I guess. If anyone knows how that works, I'd love to understand. Does Bard ult reset the tower stacking mechanic? Also for the lane swap detection in the previous game, or 2 games ago. Wait, was it 2 games ago? Gen.G versus AL? How does the lane swap detection actually work? What happens if the Alistar goes top lane? What is the... like the penalty system? Does anyone actually know? Twitch frog or YouTube frog? Anybody? Does anyone know what actually happens if the Alistar in the Gen.G game goes top all the way? Or in this case, if Bard ults the tower, does it fully reset? Nice steal.
Ooh, yeah, the smite just comes down a little bit after.
We're fighting again. I mean, PSG want to always fight. Magical Journey taken away. Casa, he's got friends on the way as Archer now joins in as...
They're gonna fight this, no? Actually, Vi's not here. They're not gonna fight this.
Mid-wave. He's gonna Drakehound step out of there. PSG are converging all on this Raptors. They want to take everything.
When Bard ults the turret AI still finds its target and keeps its last shot on that target stacked. Okay, I see. So it doesn't actually reset the stacking mechanic. I see.
It does mean that top tower is going to be completely exposed. Maple needs to get up there ASAP.
What are Twitch frog and YouTube frog? I know it's just something Cadril says, like YouTube frogs. For the people that only watch the YouTube, doesn't watch this Twitch. I don't know if I have any of those. I am way too small of a streamer, I think, and YouTuber for this, but it's a funny way to say it, I think. That's why I use it.
4 members of PSG now opening up with his turret. His first turret of the game. This is going to drop. Look at Zeka top. Tempered Fate. That was.
I'm not sure if I have any of those. I have no idea if I have anyone that watches only me on YouTube, like my YouTube clips.
Yeah, that's the one.
I would imagine not.
First tower going to fall in favor
I'm too small of a streamer / YouTuber for this. I think it's just all of you and me, and that's it. And maybe some of you watch me on YouTube as well. Thank you for that, by the way. Thank you for that.
Zeus gonna go get that gold. And looks like no one from PSG gonna fall for
You can be whatever you want here. You don't have to be a frog if you don't want to, or a rat. You can be whatever you want. It's freedom in here. Always freedom.
Zeka's been doing a really good job of picking up a lot of gold across the rift. Dragon 2 minutes away, no major objectives to really play for. These outer towers really become the focus now. That bot tower, pretty weak for the side of PSG.
I'm a TV remote. That's fine.
Actually can use it to open up this mid tower, which for the
you can be whatever you want to be here. Freedom.
Betty and Woody with the amount of wave clear that they have at their discretion. Both AD carries though with a dead even farm. Comfortably meeting that.
If you think about it, that steal on the Drake was really huge, no? If they had 2 Drakes down right now, it would be sweaty. But now they're chilling. That steal was really nice.
extra mega scaling as Viper just takes a little bit of a hit. The Coinbase Gold
We're resulting? That's it?
Just comparing
Really?
top laners right now, or rather just looking at Zeus, who, even though Arja's been fine on his own, Zeus has been chilly. He's 0-2, yeah, but he's still ahead in CS, despite having died twice.
That is mainly because Zeus, I mean, I would say Arja has been over-grouping, so Zeus has spent a little bit more time on side lanes. Nice little window that HLE have found to drop the Herald mid.
There's that mid turret you're talking about. And
it's secure. Nicely done there by HLE.
Naafiri in ult right now. Kind of wasted the top lane.
The last outer tower for them to secure. And this is one of the biggest discrepancies we often see from HLE, from LCK teams compared to many other teams around the world. Just their awareness of macro, their positioning on the map, the way that they punish your positioning very effectively. But they have a clear game plan now. You can already see the vision being set up. That's 3 control wards to the bot side of the map. Just getting ready to transition their pressure towards this bot tower. They've already moved Zeka towards mid lane. They're going to put Zeus back to top. Dragon spawns in 15 seconds. Oh, actually, no, they're going to keep him bot. Thought he might want to base ahead of the dragon spawning soon. He has that TP available, as we've been mentioning.
Waiting to see if Betty could get this wave and get rapid.
So for lane swap, defending turrets deal 300% up to 1000% damage to minions and champions. Also, the attacking minions dying to the defending turret award gold to the defending champion. The defending champion receives 50% less damage under their turret, and the defending turret takes 95% less damage. The defending champion also gets a 20% bonus on gold and experience from enemy minions killed by himself. So if Alistar were to enter, which I think he actually did, by the way, because I remember seeing a ping on the minimap when he was around top lane. In theory, the guy got more gold than XP, right? In theory, he got more gold than XP top lane. Or am I crazy? I'm not crazy, no?
PSG's only option is really to play through the bottom lane.
There was a ping on the minimap from the lane swap detection warning the Alistar to leave. So that should have triggered more gold, more XP for, what was it, a Rek'Sai? It was a Rek'Sai, right?
But now he's at risk of a collapse.
For the Rek'Sai.
HLE see that as well.
But he just backs off to and fro.
So you really don't want to go there. If you trigger that thing, you really don't want to do that. He gets more gold XP, tower doesn't take damage, tower executes instantly. It's just terrible to be there, right?
Actually, the back stopped in time. Teleport going to be burned first.
Well, good to know. I thought it was bad, but that sounds really bad. I guess they maxed out on all the penalties as much as possible. That's good to know. Thank you for taking the time. I don't think I will make this mistake, but it's anyway good to know if anyone asks how bad it is. Ult Naafiri? No W? Naafiri? W? Anio? Anio? We don't have W? Anio. When did we use W?
Play the patient game and it pays off again.
Patient is a great word for it, Hysterics, because PSG,
Atakan is spawning here. Force? Question mark?
Maple was constantly in an awkward position. The ultimate looked really good, but PSG was really hesitant to approach, and it comes back to this very limited engage that their composition does have. We talked about what PSG have a ton of pressure in the game. HLE's comp just kind of works together better, and we saw it how that works in that fight. Peanut ult is in, Zeus is right behind him instantly, and Delight's ultimate
replay.
As a
Hey, yo,
follow-up
replay.
or as a zoning
Give me the
tool.
replay.
It dropped in the tri-brush, making it hard for PSG to approach, and so once they found Karsa isolated, they turned it into a kill. Well executed by HLE, and you can really start to feel the momentum shifting the way of HLE.
I mean, it's been a weird early game again. There's been a couple of moments like that.
Give me the replay. No replay?
It seemed
really?
messy, clumsy from Humble Life, but props
I guess
to
no
them
replay.
Again, playing the slow con, drawing PSG in.
Atakan should be next.
Capitalized so well. Tara's going to drop in bot.
I think whenever they get the chance, they will lane 4 people bot and 1 mid, as you normally see. We're actually ganking top here. Should rush Atakan, no, with Naafiri? Can we rush it? No, we just based on Karma, so we just die for free here. There's no counterplay. No cross map, sorry. Normally, if you gank top here with Vi, you lose Atakan, but they're not even trying. They're just basing.
That's just an easy kill for Hanwha Life. There's nothing for PSG to cross.
I'm surprised they don't even try to do Atakan.
Okay. Like his jungler is top.
And they lose Atakan?
I guess he's thinking,
really?
No, because who would expect with Peanut top Atakan to start 9k?
You know, I reckon was he just stacking his passive?
Maybe. He's got red buff, TP burn.
Okay,
no,
fair enough.
They have not lost the patience. Pings are coming down now. It may be too late. Let's find out.
That was really well played, no?
I mean, Aja has TP.
They start leeching it, they max range it, then keep the leash. Nice Bard ult as well. Care for the steal? I got it.
Almost steals it, but he does not. That's what matters. Peanut launches an engage again and
Vi is dead, but I think anyway losing.
Zeka all in.
Anyway losing.
Up next. Woody
wow,
run over by the Ambessa, and Hummerlife see the angle. Maple just stands there, finds a kill. It ain't pretty. It ain't
Quadra kill.
that great, but a quadra over to Zeka.
Quite slow on the contest here, PSG. I feel like if your top laner gets ganked, you need to set up a bit, no? If the Vi ganks top on the Ambessa, if you're not doing the Atakan, you at least need to put some ward. It cannot be that they gank top and start the Atakan at the same time. That shouldn't be possible. You understand what I mean? Either they match the Vi play top, or if Vi shows top, you do the Atakan, or if you can't do the Atakan, you at least go there and set up, take a base, and you're ready to fight. But here it felt like when Vi ganked top, they just did nothing. So they didn't even see the Atakan when it was started. They only saw it when it was 6-7k. It was way too late to check it. They should have put vision when he was ganking top lane. Needed to get some control during that time, so enemy cannot just start it.
Day 2's definitely been about getting those recoveries in. First BLG now, it looks like Hummerlife as this game is topsy-turvy for PSG now.
Aim looks really rough now, especially with the Drake steals from before. Nothing going now. If they had at least Soul Point or something, it would feel good, but now it just feels shit now. We got nothing going for us now. 5k gold down, 4k gold down.
Mid is under fire as well. Good little pick onto Zeka, but he hops out, and they wait for the next wave.
Good damage. Zeka dropping to about 50%.
Just running through mid.
And Zeus gonna take the backdoor routes.
I don't like the Yorick pick. I think that should have been a Renekton. I don't like the Nafiri blind, but it didn't really get punished.
They'll probably care about it soon. It's a lot of farm that they don't want to allow to go to waste. No one backing just yet.
There's no way Yorick is better than Renekton into Ambessa, no? As far as I understand, the Renekton is hard counter to Ambessa.
And pings are going down. Looks like movement from Zeus, so excuse me, he will find his mark down there, but 30 seconds till Dragon. It'll be number 3 for Hummerlife. Baron also coming up in 45, so if we get a fight around this Dragon, Hummerlife will be able, if they win it, to move to Baron and start putting the closing touches on this game, but it ain't over yet. PSG, quite a bit of burst steady, and I mean, there is that still snap engage from Maple and from Castle to launch in as well. There's grand damage here out of the Nafiri in the jungle. As you can see, they're simply onto Delight.
The problem for PSG is even if they get to an objective first, I feel like the HLE is just putting better pressure on the map, forcing PSG to go and respond to waves.
True.
And so even if they have setup with like Caitlyn traps and the threat of a Talia knockback, it doesn't matter because HLE is just using the lanes more effectively and making it harder.
Onto Betty, who's by himself now with Woody aside. Doesn't matter. Peanut
that doesn't look playable.
Launches to the back line and Betty doesn't stand a chance. With engage comes easy task from Hummerlife. Zeka now on the chase and PSG caught in a choke. Redemption to help save their life, but they've done enough to secure
that doesn't look playable.
The combos are clean from HLE. They shut down Betty. Woody is quick to follow. Well, converted into another Dragon. And you could just see the ease of
I feel like they should have banned Caitlyn 4-5 because it's hard to play Caitlyn themselves into Ambessa Vi, Aurora. And they should have just drafted Sarah Khan, no?
Vi presses are,
because they banned, I think they banned Leona Kai'Sa 4-5. I feel like it would have been better to ban Kai'Sa Caitlyn, pick Sion 4, and just play Syra Khan here. Caitlyn into this seems unplayable.
Like one fight, and the game just feels like it's toppling down. I mean, this one, you know, I'm glad you talked about the engage.
But I also think you don't want to play against it, right? You don't want to pick Sion 4 and play against Caitlyn. So I think you just had to ban Caitlyn. You didn't have a choice. I think you just had to ban it. Can't play it yourself. Don't want to play against it. Just had to ban that.
Like PSG in the early game, like they were really driving the game forward. They were using their pressure in the lanes to set up for objectives first. They were punishing the mispositions of HLE, but HLE got to a point where like, oh, we finished 2 items. Okay, like we'll just engage on you whenever we want.
Archer's in trouble. Archer is in trouble. That blast cone, use it now.
He's dead anyway.
Okay, use the Mario Mushroom, but
top jungle duo.
No, Peanut is the Goomba waiting in front and finds another hit.
I mean, they make it look easy.
They do.
Peanut and Zeus have been monsters in this game.
Tempered Fate, Betty's out. Peanut looking for another cease and desist. 4 members of PSG
Realistically, that Bard ult never hits, though. I don't think you should use it like that. Realistically, it never hits. It cannot hit from that distance. It's too slow. Enemy can always dodge left or right or up or down. He needed to be closer before he throws that.
But he's not going to find him. Instead, Viper's already set his sights on the Baron. That Baron is getting lower, not the fastest. Zeka trying to zone them away.
It's fast enough, isn't it? Weaver's Wall comes out, Mabel separates. It's nice, but he's in quite deep. Even though Delight's buying time, here comes Peanut again. It's Betty every time who doesn't get to play the game.
That's not playable.
Harmon Life woke up at Worlds. This is the form we expected as they now look to run it down mid.
I mean, the combo is just way too clean. 27
so we have
minutes.
PSG, Fnatic, Keyed Stars, and which one is the fourth 0-2 team? Fnatic, PSG, Keyed Stars, and
Delight had us in the first half again, I will admit.
which one am I missing? Which one is the fourth 0-2 team? It's Koi, right? Koi, Fnatic, Keyed Stars, PSG. Do we sacrifice an EU team to keep ourselves alive? Because I am afraid if we send EU versus VKS and EU versus PSG, it is not impossible that two of our teams go out. Do we sacrifice one? Should we sacrifice one? Let them play each other and sacrifice one? Maybe that's better. Guarantee a win. We sacrifice one, I think. It's better.
With the way that PSG was leveraging their
Let's see Koi versus Fnatic 0-2 bracket now. Let's see it, let's see it.
In the team fights, they managed the map well.
Do I have to play ads for the draw show? I think I should play ads now just to guarantee you don't get it for the draw show, okay? So BRB, non-subs for a little bit. You'll be back before draw show, so take a moment and chill. You'll be back before you know it. And we should be alright for the rest of the stream after that. Draw show coming up, everybody, like 10 minutes probably, 10-15 minutes.
And a lot of people want to see him do damn well.
All right.
Absolutely.
So what we got is wait, maybe I do this and I do this. Here is the bracket. Right now the bracket. We have AL, CFO, Kate the Rollster, and Tess 2-0. So two of these are guaranteed to make it through in the coming round. Then we have Fnatic, Koi, PSG, and Keyed Stars at 0-2. Two of these are guaranteed to go out. In the 1-1 bracket, 100 Thieves, Bilibili, FlyQuest, G2, Gen G, HLE, T1, and Wales. If we are thinking about this from EU perspective, we do not want to play T1, we do not want to play HLE, we do not want to play Gen G, we do not want to play Bilibili, we want to play FlyQuest, 100 Thieves, or Wales. I would honestly say 100 Thieves is probably the best draw, FlyQuest second best draw, Wales third best draw from G2 perspective. And I guess for T1, just anyone that's not LCK, LPL, or LCP. So probably T1 wants FlyQuest, 100 Thieves, or G2 as well. But if we want a Western team to go out, we need to draw each other. We need FlyQuest G2 to draw each other, for example. Or 100 Thieves to give a win to either of them. Because if it is G2 versus Korean, FlyQuest versus Korean, let's say 100 Thieves versus LPL, gonna be rough. Actually, it's not possible, no? 100 Thieves already... No, it's possible. No, it is impossible. They already played Bilibili. So 100 Thieves cannot get Bilibili, right? And FlyQuest cannot get T1. Wait, how many matchups do we have that are not allowed? G2 played Tess, which are not in this bracket. 100 Thieves can't play Bilibili. FlyQuest can't play T1. Gen G.
They needed this game. Absolutely.
Who did Gen G play in their first round? Who did Gen G play yesterday? PSG. That's fine. Wales played Keystars. That's fine. So the invalid matchups are 100 Thieves, Bilibili, and FlyQuest T1. Everything else possible. Right.
Yeah. That was good.
Let's see it. Maybe 10 minutes out. Let's see it. 2-0 bracket. Let's see it.
To go for that draw.
Absolutely dripped out. Reminder, this is the 2-0 draw that we're seeing here. We'll have two matchups.
CFO. So next team drawn plays CFO, and the other two teams play each other. I think they want a Chinese team here, so they don't have China versus China. They want a Chinese team here for sure.
That's a great question.
They want a Chinese team here for sure. They get one. AL. So we have AL, CFO, Tess, KT. That's nice, that's nice. That's nice. I think it's better that way. Because it would be boring to have LPL versus LPL, right? I like this. It's LPL versus LCK, LCP versus LPL. That's a nice draw. Very nice draw. Good draw, good draw. Good job, good job, good draw.
Stage. Of course, we'll have to wait to see what the rest of Swiss looks like before we'll know what their opposition is, but would be a huge boon on day 3.
CFO, AL, KT versus Tess.
Practice the scrim as you like.
And those are the games I'm missing, I think. Those are the games I'm missing, everybody. Those are the ones tomorrow. I'm missing those. I am sorry. I'm missing those. I'm missing those. I'm sorry.
Wait, no, there's too much to think about.
Absolute chaos.
It's absolute chaos.
Your brain just experienced too many emotions.
Who's joking? Which one gets cursed? How do we decide?
I think the fans are choking.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it. Oh, those are a lot of balls.
Okay, this is our 1-1.
Remember, FlyQuest T1 cannot be. Bilibili, 100 Thieves cannot be.
And in general,
G2.
are not.
So who gets G2? Who gets G2? Come on! Come on! Who do we want? FlyQuest, 100 Thieves! FlyQuest, 100 Thieves! FlyQuest, 100 Thieves! Come on! Come on! 100 Thieves! 100 Thieves! Come on! Come on! 100 Thieves! FlyQuest! 100 Thieves! FlyQuest!
Give me a fly.
Bilibili. Shebail. 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 Shebail.
Stop it!
Shebail.
The last 2 years
Ah.
since BLG have eliminated G2. I guess the panacea for this particular poison is that they can't eliminate them.
Not elimination stage yet, but G2.
Gen G. Who gets Gen G? Please not T1. 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 I beg you. Please not T1. I beg you. Not T1. Not T1. Not T1. Not T1. Not T1. Please not. Please not. Please not. Please
Not
not.
HLE, not HLE.
No! No! Why? Why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? Why? Shebail!
Maybe once or twice.
Ah!
And again, the real winners as we get deeper into this draw are absolutely FlyQuest.
Ah! Wales.
Okay.
You know, it would be a great draw here.
It's gonna be like 100 Thieves now, by the way. It's Wales 100 Thieves. It's Wales 100 Thieves. It's 100 Thieves now. It's fucking Gen G T1 and Wales 100 Thieves.
We have here.
FlyQuest. FlyQuest got Wales. FlyQuest got Wales. FlyQuest got Wales. Winnable.
I mean, I
Winnable.
as a contender, very strong in
But Wales not bad, by the way. Low-key, Wales can win that. Low-key. 100 Thieves versus what's missing? What's missing? HLE, right? HLE. HLE, 100 Thieves. FlyQuest, Wales. Low-key, Wales winning against FlyQuest, no? Low-key.
On a tough road.
What is going on?
Low-key, Wales can beat FlyQuest.
At this point.
I mean,
Low-key, we might get 0 wins, by the way.
Strongest challenges,
Fly-
soldiers,
like-
something.
Yeah.
G2 is tough, you know? For, like, BLG is a tough opponent for G2. Wales is not free for FlyQuest, and it's free loose now for 100 Thieves versus HLE. Low-key, we might get 0 win in this bracket. Western teams, low-key, 0 win.
And then the final day will be the
We needed them to draw each other to guarantee wins. We might not get a single win in that bracket.
I still can't.
I guess it's FlyQuest that's our hope there, and hopefully, and G2 as well, of course, if they can smurf one game. Fingers crossed, of course. Last one, VKS. I think we want to be drawn here. I think we want, no? Because VKS should be the weakest team, so we don't want to play PSG. I think we want a European team to be drawn right now, no?
I don't want
PSG. We got Europe versus Europe. It's Koi Fnatic 0-2 bracket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Koi Fnatic 0-2. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Koi Fnatic 0-2 bracket 1 goes home. Ay 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 ay.
Be getting an LEC
Oh
team
my
eliminated.
Ay 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 ay
Said
ay.
about that, yeah, you know who to blame.
Yeah, I'm sure his DMs are open.
Maybe not after this show. So get them in quickly.
If
Ay 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 ay.
Right now.
I swear to you,
I'm doing it right
whatever little bit of hope I have left will die if the only LEC wins
Oh,
this entire
shit.
tournament are LEC teams beating other LEC teams.
Oh shit.
Okay,
We gotta have some faith for G2 though, no? We need G2 to smurf against BLG. If we don't smurf to BLG and then we knock each other out, how sad is this?
Great draw again.
How sad is this?
Team on the stage. And reminder: 2-0 are the games we'll see tomorrow. After that, it's the.
I mean, FlyQuest got a pretty good draw, no? FlyQuest got, I guess 100 Thieves would have been the best draw, but like second best maybe.
As it will be the end of the
I do
last
think
little
though,
bit.
Wales should not be underestimated.
Thank you, Bella.
I think Wales, low-key, winning against FlyQuest, by the way.
Great choice.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Low-key, Wales winning against FlyQuest.
Well, boys, I'm going to need you guys to
Oh
lead
my
this
God.
discussion because I'm sad. So,
Yeah, I think a lot of fun matchups, a lot of interesting matchups. Some tough ones, I'd say.
Can I just say that the fans were chanting T1 and T1 got drawn when they saw the Gen G one. They really wanted to see that
that's
matchup.
Manifesting.
Really.
I said we're going to get a team kill, and we immediately got a team kill. I didn't appreciate the power that Beijing has, bro.
The 2-0 games are going to be good. G2 BLG going to be good. Gen G T1 going to be good. Wales FlyQuest, interesting matchup. Because I think Wales, not that bad. Not that bad. That's not a free game for FlyQuest by any means. What else was it? HLE, 100 Thieves, free win HLE most likely. What else do we have? Fnatic Koi.
No,
it is what it is.
Again, the
And PSG VKS, probably PSG free win, right?
Best of threes tomorrow, but we'll find out a little bit later which one.
Yeah.
First.
Okay.
Top is able.